there, it's Heather here from Earth Mama, and today we're going to talk a little bit about saving seeds. So let's get started. This greenery right here is turnips that I'm probably just gonna let go to seed. A turnip is a very versatile seed. You can use the greens in salads and stir fries and things like that. You can use the root. It's one of the most hardy root crops. You can harvest up into December in this part of southwestern Ontario. And I actually think I'm going to use turnips as a cover crop this year, and so I'm going to need a lot of seed anyway. Okay, so these are what the turnip flowers look like up close, and they're putting off a lot of pollen. I don't know if you can see that if I zoom in. That is what it looks like when turnips go to seed. They're very tall, they're very pretty, and they're very attractive to the bees. Turnip is also a very prolific seeder, so you're going to get a large volume of seeds out of letting a turnip go to seed in the spring. And those seeds can be used as a cover crop. They can also be used for the primary purpose of what I'm going to be talking about today, which is microgreens. These are the seeds that I'm going to be saving. These are the turnip seeds. And what happened was they grew into flowers, and then each flower that was pollinated formed a little pod, something like this. So I'm going to try to do this one-handed, but basically what happens is you're going to split that open, and you can see that inside it's got some seeds forming. Most of those I dropped. There's a couple in there. So I've hung these pods up to dry, and I'm just going to clip them off into a bowl. And as you can see, I have quite a lot here to do. All right, so this is what I ended up with. And basically what I'm gonna do is just take these pods and make sure that there's no seeds in them and drop them in there. So it's been a few days and I'm still working on it. 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there when I can. This is the bowl that's all the chaff, and this is the bowl that has all the seeds in it. I'm just gonna zoom in there if I can. Show you all the seeds down in the bottom. This is what they look like. I still have a long way to go. You can obviously see that that is a lot of seeds. So for use in sprouting microgreens, that is zero cost for me to producing these, other than a few minutes work here and there, which is actually kind of soothing. Almost done. Just wanted to show you, on a good windy day like this one, you can get rid of a lot of the chaff. Just by the wind, letting the wind do the job. Let's see what I have most left. Seeds. Alright, so here is the very last step, and I hope this works. Looks like the seeds are going through. And the chaff is not. So I'm going to do that a few times. So that worked really good, and I'm just gonna do it again. Get some more of that chaff out. And this is the last step. There is still a little bit of chaff in there, but that is okay for my purposes. Hopefully this will all fit into the jar. And it does. And that is it, folks. Cute little jar of turnip seeds. Absolutely zero cost. Good for microgreens and cover crop. Alright guys, so that's that, and I'm just going to end by saying that seeds are a very precious thing. If you do have the ability to save some seeds this year, or leave a few things to go to seed so that you'll have them for next year, I highly recommend it. It's very satisfying, and it's like having money in the bank because you can always grow them next year. Any questions, post them in the comments.